Well, the reason why I came to Dr. Wais in the first place is I had a family dentist that I used for 25 years in the Phoenix area. And his practice, he was going to close his practice, and he sent a letter out to all of his patients recommending Dr. Wais. We had a very good relationship from the very start, very friendly. You could tell he was very dedicated to what he was doing, and he came highly recommended because of my previous dentist. Dr. Wais is the only one who's ever talking about incorporating your whole body, your total health, how to get optimum health, so that your implants and so that your teeth will remain there and that you have the optimum use of those teeth. The procedure was a complete upper right hand side, and as you get older you lose bone in this area, and if you don't have enough bone and you don't have enough area to put the implant in. But first he had to lift the sinus that was here because it had lowered down, so he moved that up. Then we put in some donor bone that was mixed with my blood and put that in there, and then we waited till that solidified and melded with my own bone, and then we put in the temporary pins. This was a process that probably took about almost 2 years to do, from start to finish. And I have to say that I don't think I would still have those implants today if I hadn't, gone through the program that he suggested. If you can't eat properly, then the rest of your body is not going to function the way it should. You need to remember that your mouth is part of your entire system, and it pretty much it feeds the rest of your system, and you need to have optimal health. You don't want to sit around feeling ill all the time or out of energy and things like that. You want to be able to enjoy it, because life is way too short not to have it be an interesting event at all times. Dr. Wasson is very good at conscious sedation, and through the use of the nitrous oxide, to me as a patient, I thought I was alert in responding to their requests, and I found out that to me, though, it was like 15 minutes had gone by. It actually was 7 hours. So it was very interesting in that regard, that you're not sitting there in that chair for 7 hours, counting the hours go by. You're given the anesthesia for the conscious sedation, and it's great stuff. I can't say I've had any pain whatsoever. The implants were from day one felt perfectly normal and wonderful, and it's a complete different change for the way I was thought about myself. If someone was contemplating implant dentistry with Dr. Wais, I would say don't hesitate for one moment. What was interesting is when I was having my implants done over a period of time, I would talk to him about ads that I've seen in newspapers from dentists that use a particular pin brand or whatever, and you have the implant or the implant in your teeth in the same day. Well, that doesn't work. Those are bound to fail. He showed me and explained to me how the different types of brands of implants that were being used by other dentists would eventually fail, and he tried them all, and he wouldn't allow them to use them in his patients. So he keeps up on the latest activities that have to do with implants. The man just knows how to do it. You just have to look at the wall and see all the certificates that he's had for the various different types of education that he's been through to become a fellow of implant dentistry or association and other groups like that. So he keeps up on with the current things that are going on.